Hi everyone, welcome to Officer 24/7. My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar and I am with you with the specific area of CAIIB. I'm going to talk about this very specific and very important area, that is which elective subject you should choose when you are preparing for your CAIIB exam. Right, CAIIB 2025 is the specific area that we'll be talking about today. Acha, before I proceed further, everyone, please let me know if I'm audible, visible, everything is all sorted, then we can proceed further. Right? Acha, chaliye everyone, let's talk about it in a very detailed way. When we talk about the examination of your CIIB, so let's just have a quick look at the format first. Right? The format for the examination goes like this. You have four compulsory subjects that includes ABM, BFM, ABFM, and BRBL. What are these four subjects? That includes advanced bank management, bank financial management, advanced business and financial management, and last is BRBL, that is banking regulations and business laws. So you've got all these four subjects. These are sorted. At least you know ki haan, these are the four subjects you have to study in any case, right? That's the first part. Now the next part is what are the elective subjects that you should be looking forward to, right? Okay, so when we talk about this examination overall, we have got these five important subjects that includes rural banking, HRM, then we have risk management, the fourth one is central banking, and the last one is information technology and digital banking. Which subject you should choose? So you have to choose among these five subjects overall. What are those specific areas? Number one is rural banking. Rural banking is basically something which is good for all the people who have done economics at any point of time in their life. Okay, that is something that you can definitely check up. So this will give you a part of the banking as well, the rural in terms of the working. So it is something that you can look forward to. HRM is, I think, is for everybody who has done management. MBA you have done, you were a plus one plus two commerce student, or even if you didn't pursue it further, or someone who's even from arts. I think HRM is one particular subject everybody can understand. Why? Because you're working in an organization, so you know about salary, you know about perks, you know about allowances, you know about all the particular benefits that you get. What are the trainings that you are getting? Just a little few here and there technical terms which are also part of your ABM and ABFM. So I think HRM is one safer option. And pata hai, in the last, I would say in the last 2 3 attempts, I've seen this a lot that people are moving towards the specific area of HRM more than any other subject. Okay, so this is one particular truth that I would agree upon, that right now this is one thing that is definitely happening. Okay, so everyone, now, when we talk about the specific examination of risk management, this is something for, in terms of banking operations, risk management is also a good topic to take up. Then we have the central banking and IT. IT is good for all the people who are in the engineering wing. They, especially the people who had done any kind of software engineering or all of that sorts. For them, it is going good. Central banking is good for all those people who are from this specific area altogether. In terms of, matlab, they have prepared for the banking in a very different way altogether. They have gone into the deeper area of monetary policies, financial stability, and all those aspects further. So when we talk about risk management, I think in the last few years, in the last, actually this started in 2023 overall, the particular elective subjects and the five elective subjects and the four compulsory ones. So when we talk about this arena, but the central banking is one particular subject that I have seen minimum. Most of the people have taken HRM. This is one particular subject. This is taken a lot. Then IT is also taken, and rural banking is also another very commonly taken up subject. How do we actually choose that particular part? See, let me give you my example. I am someone who is from the commerce background, hardcore commerce, plus one, plus two, bachelor's, master's, everything from the commerce background. So HRM is something which I started studying when I was a kid. Okay, so that means by the age of 16, when you enter the particular field, then by the age of that particular time, you know ki haan, we are studying that way. So HRM is something, right now if I go for the elective, I don't have to work harder on that. That's one particular truth. So then I think I will go for HRM based upon the entire area. That means, first of all, it manages my career goals. Yeah, it does, because I have to clear the entire CIB. So optional subject, optional. Optional being optional, but still gives me that particular benefit. So career goals are definitely there. Area of interest, yeah, it is my area of interest because commerce area, any particular subject that you taken up, you take, that is one particular part. Even I would agree again. Industry trends, I think HRM is one of the trending topics that has never left the particular market altogether. So then I would go with that. Personal strength, it is my personal strength because yes, I've done it so many times. So then this is done. This is my elective selection. So in this process, think about your examination in these 5 steps. First of all, what's your career goal? To clear the CIB right now, right? And take up a subject which is already something that you know. If you're trying to learn something which you have no clue about, then there is one particular risk that you're taking. What if your BRBL and elective falls together, just like this particular attempt? If these two examinations fall together, one of the scariest part is you will be under a pressure ki, oh god, now I wanted to clear the examination, how do I clear it? Because I am having those examinations back to back. I'll be having the first one and then I'll be going for the second one as well. So I think this particular examination gives you that particular risky, if there is too much of things together, so then I should not be going for a subject which I don't know about because I have to put a lot of efforts there. Let's be honest. Next part is area of interest. If I take up a particular area, for example, I'm not someone who is very keen towards economics, say, then what will I say? And said I don't want to go for rural banking, right? So rural banking doesn't really attract me that much. So I should not be taking it up because if I take it up, I don't have any interest there. Especially if I talk about IT. IT is one particular area. I'm not a IT student there. I've never been one from the very beginning. So that means, and at the same time, I don't have an interest in it. But yeah, it's a part of industry trends. So shall I take it? No, because that's not my area of interest. Then in terms of personal strength, if I'm a commerce background, then I think I should be taking up all the areas which connects to my examination, not any random thing altogether. That's one particular thing that you should be looking forward to. So this is step-wise scientific way of working. Now, always find out when you're preparing for the examination based upon what would be your career goal. Your career goal is CIIB. If you're risking it up just to learn a new subject, is it really worth it? Should be the first point. Area of interest, if you have an interest in that particular subject, you will learn it very easily and with a greater expertise too. Then comes industry trends. I think all of these subjects are trending right now. There is no point I would say that they are not. Okay, so few subjects are less, they are more or less stagnant, and the other ones aren't. So that depends upon you. How do you perceive it? Personal strength is again, if you know about the subject, even if you're not from the that particular background, but you know about that subject, then deal. You should go for it. Why? Because you will have to study less, and any particular subject that you have to study less is basically more chances of clearing the elective subject without much trouble there. So I think that's one particular thing I would clearly say. So after doing all the stepwise thing, go for your right selection. There's one more particular way which I can guide you with. If you go onto our website, see, if you go onto our specific area of our JIB CIB, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Acha. Let's go to our we're talking about electives now. This is our website. Okay. Acha everyone, there's one more thing. Anybody who has been going for electives as well, na, you can sorry, if you have cleared any of your examinations there in terms of JIB as well as CIB through ADDA, then what you can do is you can be a part of our felicitation ceremony. So felicitation ceremony would be conducted on 11th, so 11th of January 2025. That is morning 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So all you need to do is just click on this registration link. Once you click on the registration link, you will find all the details of that particular area, and you could just have to fill up the Google form, and then you may proceed further towards the specific area of the examination there. Okay. Acha everyone, one more thing. Now we're talking about our website further. Matlab, I was telling you na, if you'll be looking forward to that part, what can you do? Look at the specific area of ADDA 24/7. That's our website. If you go on to the area of all courses, go on to the area of JIB and CIB, and here it is. CAIIB June 2025. One of the major problems is if you don't go through the syllabus of any of those, how do you know whether you will like it or not? So you just go on to the area of CIB Mahapack 2.0. In this 2.0 Mahapack, what will you find? In the 2.0 Mahapack, you will find all the 5 electives. That means you can watch any of those electives without any problem. So once you actually go through that particular part, Then what will happen if you would take up the specific course, that is the Mahapack, you will find all those five subjects there. So you can review every subject first class, just go through it and see how much of it can you can easily understand. If you can easily understand the subject, then that is your choice. Okay, for example, in terms of HRM, I know the subject very well, so I would not go through that particular detail. I'll just look at one or the other class and the syllabus there. Okay, this is what I know. If you can understand 60 to 70% of the class without much trouble, then that is your syllabus that you should take up, because one subject that you will study less is one more step towards clearing the CIB in that time. Okay, so what you can do is you can take up the course for 6499. Okay, now what we include in this Mahapack, and why I said Mahapack, because abhi it is available, currently it is available on double validity. You've got 12 months validity. You just have to pay for 6 months. Next 6 months is free. So technically you get it for 12 months, and that is 6500. And further 1% discount is again available if you take up through our app. In this particular area, you get around 500 hours of live classes, their mock tests, ebooks. In terms of ebooks, what do you get? All the Macmillan books. Okay, in Macmillan you have got around five particular subjects. Okay, that whatever you're taking up. So with those four subjects that you have, each and every chapter is converted into an ebook. So in terms of, for example, I'm an ABFM faculty. In terms of ABFM, you will find around 25 chapters in your Macmillan book. So 25 chapters, matlab 25 ebooks. That is what you will find in terms of ABFM. All those other subjects that you have, ebooks are created. These are extracted from your Macmillan books itself. So that means when you'll be preparing for this examination, you don't really have to specifically refer the book. You can actually prepare from our ABFM books, or even other subjects as well. Just an example of ABFM. What you will do is you can prepare from our ebooks right away, and whatever we are teaching in the class, because I myself prepare all the particular data from the Macmillan book itself. I don't prepare from anywhere else. Even the MCQs and even numericals that we see are from the book itself, because in your examination 100%, normally it is always said on mother, this doesn't happen that much that they would give the examination from anywhere else. Normally the chances are hell high that the examination would be exclusively from your book itself. So you can prepare this particular examination with us. Don't forget to use the code Y541 and get the particular course right away and get all the 5 electives. So that means look at all the first second classes of it. 60 to 70% easily understood. That is the particular subject you should take. Anybody who's not taking up our course, I think just do that scientific selection part that I just showed you right now, so that when you are preparing for this examination, you don't face a problem there. Okay, this was the specific area, right? This is what I was showing you right now. So if you're planning to purchase our courses, then hurry up, because time is ticking away. This sale will not last for a longer period, and at this point of time, if you take it up, it is definitely beneficial. Thank you so much for being there, everyone. Good night and take care. And please start preparing if you haven't started your CIB preparation yet, because CIB is very extensive. At least ABFM is. Right? ABM, BFM is again a very dangerous subject that I've seen. Most of the bankers always tell me that, ma'am, BFM examination was very tough, or even the BFM result is always something which is always a little less as compared to other subjects. So when you're preparing, just keep your open mind there and start preparing as early as possible, so that anybody who has children, who has a family, and who might be going here and there in terms of the examination preparation, you'll be traveling somewhere, or you would like to rest someday. Matlab, you are not someone who wants to just give it all in one blow, and it is not possible anymore, because we are adults. We cannot just sit down like as we were students. We would leave everything and just focus on studies. That particular part is definitely just not available. So when you start preparation, then just start it right away, so that you can give every single day a drop by drop, bit by bit, which will ultimately fill the bucket, right? So I hope this particular session was helpful. If it was, then go ahead and share it among your peers, and don't forget to like it. Thank you so much, everyone.